dominant, doing whatever he wants. Yaxel Lendeborg getting the foul, and one.
Wax on them, you know what it is. Hell to the victors.
Michigan won by 40 last night. They win by 30 tonight. And the fresh face of the Wolverines looking real good. Yaxel Lendeborg joining us on set with Michigan legends, C. Webb and Jalen Rose. Normally I ask the first question, but this is royalty, so please take it away.
So congratulations on the great win. And I talked pregame and at halftime about you guys having a legitimate chance to win the national championship because I believe we have the best front court in the country led by you. So can you talk about our front court and why you feel like we have a chance to cut down the nets this year?
Oh, man, our front court is by far the best in the country. I believe that wholeheartedly. We're so diverse, you know. We have a Dyson at 7'3". I think he's the best rim protector in the whole nation. We got Merez, absolute dog on the boards, on the defensive end. And then me, I would consider myself like a point forward, you know. We have a lot of different pieces that we can key in together and try to, you know, just assert dominance.
You are a point forward, and that's why I love your game, because of the elevation. You can get people involved. You can step out, hit the three, you'll dunk on someone. Talk a little bit, though, about kind of your pace and chemistry, because you could go out and get buckets and be a selfish player. Other players could do that, but you guys don't play like that. So just tell me about the team thought process when you guys go out, especially offensively. I know you're together defensively, but talk a little bit about offensively, how you guys work together.
Man, from day one in practice, we just started trying to play as fast as we could. We all know when we got here, everybody was expecting me to just come out here and take 30 shots a game. I was never raised to be that kind of player. So as soon as I got in with the guys, they, you know, took me under their wing, and I acted like I was a freshman, you know. Just wanted to learn everything that Michigan had to offer. And once I bought in, everybody started coming in together, and I feel like we got a lot more ways to go.
I didn't go to the University of Michigan. I went to the University of Kentucky, but I got a chance to see you at UAB. My son played at Temple. What is the difference between the culture at Michigan and Dusty May as opposed to UAB and the expectation? I
would say just everything at Michigan is professional. I feel like at UAB we slacked off a little bit. We kind of treated it like we were better than the program. Here, there's nothing better than the program, man. The more I learn about the block game, the more I'm astonished. You know, it's amazing to be a part of. You know. And Dusty May, as a coach, he wants better for you than you want for yourself, you know, and it's crazy to hear. So I'm just really proud to be here.
Sometimes when there's a transfer, you're entering a family, but because it's also a new coach, it's kind of all of a new system. Has that made it easier that everything's kind of new for everybody?
Yeah, I think so. And Dusty May, the way he is, he's super genuine, you know, so he's going to be with you on your tough days and on your best days, you know. I had a terrible game against Wake Forest. Everybody let me know that that's not who I am. They're with me regardless.
We got a breakdown package for you. I want to give you an opportunity to help me break this down. But talk about what you see here. Getting out in transition, catching the lob over the top to catch and shoot three. You played a lot more 4-5 at UAB. Now it seems like you're more 3-point forward, where you're in the back court some, you're in the front court some. So talk about that adjustment to your game.
Well, I went through the NBA Combine stuff this year, and all the feedback I heard was be more aggressive, create more contact, and be a better shooter. So this whole offseason, I just worked on being more aggressive, three-pointers, and I feel like it's all time into the way the program is built. Elliott's a great point guard. You know, he's going to find me wherever I am, so it's pretty easy to get those shots.
You know, I just read a quote where you said you were a terrible kid.
Yeah.
And, I think Jalen and I were too, because
yes, I can relate.
What we did was we played, and let me give some perspective. He said he was a terrible kid because he played video games 19 hours a day in high school.
That's impressive.
Wow.
Jalen and I used to do that, and whoever lost had to carry the bags to the game. I remember someone carrying bags to the Final Four from us playing video games. So just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that, but it just shows, you know, how much you've matured, how much fun you've had. And can I ask you what players, because you're different, you're a hybrid, and maybe not a hybrid, maybe a traditional player. What players do you look at and say, okay, I'm going to take a little piece of that, a little piece of that, a little piece of that for my game?
I'm going to write down the answer.
My number one would be Paolo Banchero. You know, the way he bumps off, comes
Paolo or Paula, but I think it was Paolo.
What Paula? You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been saying.
I try to take the way LeBron goes and drives, the way he creates contact. That's something I'm still trying to master now during the fast break. And then lastly would be like Nas Reed or Kevin Durant. I've been working on my mid-range relentlessly. Obviously, I can't really shoot it here. That's not our system. But I feel like next level, I'm going to have that down pat.
What did I tell you about Kevin Durant and his impact on your game?
You said it.
You know, I think you're going to be a pro prospect. What do you have to learn in order to elevate your game for y'all to cut down a net? in a national championship?
My defense for sure. I need to be at the right place at the right time. I feel like I take some plays off on defense. The coach let me know that as well. And me and Marez have to be the anchors of this defense. So once I figure that out, we're going to be the best team in the country.
Excellent.
So I got a very important question.
Okay.
Because you came from UAB and you in Ann Arbor now. You know, you heard it's a big game this Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all got any fun plans for the game?
Yeah, me, my girlfriend, my friend from back home, we're all going to the Ohio State game, all repping Michigan, and we're going to be ready to beat their butt.
Well, since we're on TV, I ain't going to say what I call them, but I substitute the B in Buckeyes for another letter in the alphabet.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. So also, we're going to look at the standings right now because I have a question for you. You guys are come on, man. You guys are far and away. It says plus 40. It's actually plus 70.
Yep.
But right now, Tennessee is who you would face in the championship. Gonzaga is up 17 right now in the second half, which means they would jump Tennessee and you would face Gonzaga. Those two teams, Tennessee, Gonzaga, which would you like? Which one would be a fun challenge for you to face?
I want to go at Tennessee because they had that power forward, I guess, Nate Ahmed.
Yeah,
and, I guess he's projecting the lottery, so I want to show them who's supposed to be higher on that list.
Love this. Let's go get it.
And now, if it's Gonzaga, they have a great front line as well. EK, we saw them, and Huff. What would that task be like?
Same thing. We're the best front court in the nation.
Let's go get it. Perfect day to boss up.
Wow. All right, they're up by 17 right now. This man is not shy of confidence.
My man.
Yaxel Lendeborg coming with it. Michigan basketball, the best team in the country, and it's not close.
Yes, sir.
Jalen approves. C-Web approves. Me and Mash not in agreement. Yaxel, great meeting you, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
To the victors.
Yes, sir.
All right, we are going to be getting you ready for Oregon and San Diego State, but we need to check out the Tennessee highlights. We're going to look in at that Gonzaga game. Michigan wins by 30 here on TNT.
Bet.